Speaking of mockery, Grace, I thought this was interesting. In Sacramento, there was the sanctuary city inside of the sanctuary state. ICE went up to a Home Depot and arrested 11 illegals that were outside the Home Depot in the parking lot there. Now, a bunch of people from Sacramento just lost their mind. And then Bill Malutian of Fox News highlighted some of the very bad things that those people do. Of the 11 people that were arrested, 5 of them had extensive criminal records, including fentanyl trafficking, sex offenders, and a bunch of laundry list of crimes. And he makes the case here. This was just a random. It wasn't really like a plan. We just randomly picked up a bunch of people, and turns out, oh look, over half of them had a criminal record. But I think this is the funniest thing. We've got a video clip here, what I'd love your response to. Now libs are trying to boycott that Home Depot because it's their fault, I guess. Like, I don't know. You can't stop ICE from entering a parking lot. There's no. Anyways, watch this. We'll play it very briefly, and I would love your response.
Boycott! 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 Boycott!
That's enough. That's enough of that. Yeah, you get the gist of it. What did Home Depot do, Grace?
Exactly. Leave it to California residents to boycott a business simply for following the law. And listen, if they're rushing to boycott deportations like this, the law, then we shouldn't hear them complain about a single bad thing happening in California, economic or otherwise, because they're obviously very supportive then, if they're rushing to boycott this, of the fact that their government spends up to $30 billion a year of their taxpayer money on illegal aliens. It's absolutely insane. And, I think Home Depot is going to be just fine following this. It's completely insane, but of course you can't escape the leftist mob that already isn't following logic there.
Yeah, I don't, Siaka, so this is like in the parking lot. Like, if you're going to blame Home Depot, for what? Having a parking lot? Are they going to boycott asphalt next? Like, I don't know, what's the next logical step here for these folks?
Do not give them any ideas, Joe Bob. I think they are gone crazy on their own. You don't need to add anything else into it. But yeah, this is California. You're still there. I was able to get out, but they are doubling and tripling down on this insanity, my man. It's so crazy to watch them. And we just talked about it in the last segment, but these guys are criminals. They're criminals that they're catching right now, and they're boycotting it. And it goes back to the whole point of, I always like to say it's a death cult, because on this day where they've actually arrested illegal criminals, people who aren't even citizens, and one thing if they're citizens, you could have been hanging out with your family. You could have been, I don't know, hanging out with some friends in some nice places, having a picnic, doing something beautiful in the beautiful state of California. Instead, you're boycotting a business that just happens to have a parking lot that people who are illegally here, who committed crimes, whether here or other countries, that's when they got picked up. So, hey, the parking lot of the place. Let's go get them, guys. You're really doing God's work there in Home Depot parking lot.
You're echoing a point that I make so often. If some sort of quantum physics person can allow me to purchase the time that some people are wasting by protesting a building, I would love to have that happen.
Bro, I just had a little girl. Trust me, we have 2 kids under 2. That would be the best invention ever.
Yes, that would be fantastic, especially because they're wasting the time that I could use very wisely.